Well, we are welcoming the sunshine today, but we do know there's going to be a little bit of interruption looking at the radar over there.
Yeah, when can we cut the grass tomorrow?
When? Later is the better chance. Morning, we're still going to be dealing with some rain. That's going to be pretty widespread through morning. And we have this system that's cutting through. Widespread rain starts things off, and we could end it with some heavier pockets of rain. Back to the west, obviously the clouds are moving in. We get one batch of rain, and then there's this pencil-thin line of severe thunderstorms back to the west as well. That's going to be part of this system, but we're not going to have quite the same dynamic, so I'm not too concerned about severe weather for this weekend, but we are going to get some rain and potentially some rumbles of thunder. Now, we still have most of the area under sunny skies, but there is a little cloud cover trying to creep in from the west. Still some sun flares on the lens, so certainly bright here downtown at the moment. And when it comes down to the temperatures, look at these numbers we have across the region. 70 in Pittsburgh and Washington, 67 Kittanning, Connellsville 64, Uniontown 63. So these temps are very comfortable. We have low humidity that comes with these temperatures as well. So this is going to be one of those very comfortable evenings. And with the cloud cover coming in as it is, we're going to likely see the setup for the clouds to hold the heat in as the night continues. So certainly clouds build in here. Those clouds are going to continue to take over, and we see the showers that stay scattered around as the night continues. So tonight into tomorrow, rain, most of that light, and then tomorrow morning, these are those pockets of some steadier rain I was telling you about. This moves on, and I think by midday, most of us are dry, but later in the day, we can't rule out a little spotty shower or a little spotty thunderstorm trying to pop up. I don't think this is going to be anything too widespread, but if you've been paying attention, it's the second half of the day that's better, and it's the second half of the weekend that's the best, because we get these showers moving out, mainly sunshine for Sunday, and there is still the very small threat of a little pop-up, but I think most of us end up with a very bright, dry, and exceptionally warm start to the new week. So the forecast goes a little something like this. We have temperatures tonight dipping down to 50 degrees. This is a very mild night across the region. We're going to have clouds. We're going to have some showers. Tomorrow, temperatures make it to the low to mid 70s. Rain is going to be around, and this is going to stick through pretty much midday. Most of the rain ends there. However, we can't rule out a little spotty shower after that. Sunday, we jump those temperatures into the upper 70s, so and the low 80s across the region. Pittsburgh's touching the 80s. You get the mid 80s come Monday, so a very warm start to the new week. Again, Sunday comes with a straight thunderstorm. Most of Monday is looking dry. It's not until late where we see some showers that transition to some thunderstorms for Tuesday. Back to 80 on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday a little unsettled there as well, with temperatures hanging out in the low to mid 70s.